merry meet and fare thee well. Settle in for a story with me, Astin Gaël. Guys, it is the last day of March. Thank you so much for joining me here today for this daily collective message for Tuesday, March the 31st. I work through the calendar year in quarters. Today is not just the final day of March, it is the final day of quarter one. We are entering into quarter two. I often look at the quarters as if they are trimesters of a pregnancy. Because I am a person who is dedicated to creation. I'm no longer able to physically create life. But just like we said a few days ago in the message where we talked about fertility being related to man just as much as it is related to woman, there is a potent power of creation inside all of us. So, trimester number 2. You get a burst of energy in the second trimester. The first trimester, there is an overwhelming amount of excitedness, but the body is adjusting to sharing its resources with the child. That is exhausting. There is also a lot of organs moving about, making space, skin expanding, and if it's your first pregnancy, gosh, that's uncomfortable. There's a burst of energy in the second trimester, and it's not diarrhea of the mouth where you're sharing with everybody the good news. It's buying a new car to suit the incoming carriers. Car seats. It's fixing up a nursery, painting the walls. It's deciding on a name. It's working out so that the pain that the body is feeling is channeled into something productive. And the body doesn't overgrow. If you liken that to a creative project, the second quarter or trimester is where you get down to business. And now I'm hearing the song from Mulan. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? You're the saddest bunch I ever met. You can bet before we're through. Mr. All, make a man out of you. Be a man. All right. So, getting down to business. What does that look like? Well, if you're writing a book, you may have already drafted it. Now it's time to start writing the chapters. I don't care if the words are not coming. Sit down in front of the computer or your notebook every day anyways. If it's a new business, this is no longer the time for humdrum marketing. Okay? Use a post scheduler for your social media so you're not there every day. Utilize the people that have shown that they intend to help you grow. Collaborate. Send out newsletters to everyone who has agreed to receive notifications from you. Ask for what you need. Make a plan and do your best to stick to it. Okay? This is the time of year to get to work. All right? We're getting serious. If you are so serious that you would like to purchase a personalized short story of your own, the link to my Buy Me a Coffee is in the description box down below. I would love to help you discover where you are at in your personal story and what getting to work means for you. If you just need community while you're in this stage, the link to the magic shop BlueSky is also in the description box down below. Over there, you'll find a community of witches that enjoy talking about the Greek myths and sharing which deities came to them today. Today, our theme in What There Is to Love About a Man that we will concoct a short story around: shaving. I actually just shaved yesterday. Really enjoying beard maintenance, okay? 3rd year in transition, and I am loving it. Watching a man shave is always better than watching television. First, he'll probably wear nothing but a towel. And second, you get to stare at his face without him asking, "What are you looking at?" Then it really gets good. If he appreciates his face as much as you do, he'll start by washing with a gentle soap. He'll lather that up and massage it into his skin. After rinsing, he'll lather up with a badger fur shaving brush, massaging his face with loving strokes that go back and forth and around in lazy, languid circles. If you want to write your initials in the shaving cream or play a quick round of tic-tac-toe, now would be the time. Otherwise, maintain your dignity while he runs the razor up and down his skin. Guess what? Strokes of various lengths and angles. More rinsing, a pat on the cheek, and some gentle moisturizer applied with fingers that never pull and never scratch. Next time, ask if you can help. Did you watch your dad shaving while you were growing up? Did your dad wear a beard while you were growing up? I'll have to admit that transitioning without a father still in my life has been a little bit sad. I wanted the experience of being taught how to shave, even if I kind of already knew how to shave. There's something intimate about a man, a person who identifies as a man, allowing you into the space in which they're providing themselves care. There is a softness that is required when one is shaving. If you do not approach softly, you are liable to cut yourself. And cuts on the face, not good. Not good. Nobody wants to wear a Band-Aid on their cheek. Similarly, in talking about the trimesters, we are concluding today the first quarter, the first trimester, where we have been soft. We have been loving, taking things slowly, allowing for time off as needed. If we're comparing this to shaving, now is the time to just grow the beard. Get real scruffy with it. Put aside the softness and the self-care. Right now, aesthetic is not what's important. Self-love, self-care, it's what keeps the body going. And I'm never gonna tell you not to participate in it, but make sure that that softness, that intimacy does not overtake your ambition. All right. What's the story? Seven weeks, 7 months could be important. At 7 months, we will be returning to the slowness, embracing that softness. It will be quarter 4, 1 month in. October. Harvest time. Whatever work you've put in, the getting to work that's happening right now in quarter 2 and will continue through quarter 3, you will see the fruits of that labor. You gotta keep with the work. There's a King of Wands that's feeling very left out. There's boundaries that have been put in place, and they're not happy about it. This could be, this is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, masculine energy. Could be your father, going back to asking about your father. It could be the father of your children. It could just be someone in a position of authority in your career. These working quarters, quarter 2 and quarter 3, trimester 2 and trimester 3, where energy is high and efforts are matching. They are utilizing technology to deceive others and you. They are using technology as a form of smear campaigning. You have set boundaries regarding this behavior. Stick to those boundaries. Protect the projects that you are actively working on. This person could have brown hair, brown eyes, and if they wear a beard, they wear a goatee. They present themselves to the world as a very upright citizen. The behavior on the internet, deception, dishonoring, smear campaigning, is done without being attached to their name. Fake accounts. They're very childish on these fake accounts, potentially even lying about their age and who they are. Well, obviously, they're lying about who they are if they're behind a fake account. This fake account might even be someone that is mimicking you, mirroring you, in the same sphere as you, somebody who enjoys the same special interests. You are not blind to this. You do know. You know who the person behind the fake accounts is, and you know who this King of Wands is. You understand, you see through them. Their facade only works on those who adhere to the status quo, expect a certain presentation out of human beings. You are blocking a majority of the fake accounts that are being created. They haven't stopped creating them. There may be a few that have lingered because they are particularly deceptive. Again, very childish energy, youthful, and collaborative. This person behind the fake account is using the fake account to gain access to the projects that you have in place, that you are hoping to reap a harvest from come October. Going back to the concept of utilizing scheduling planners, during this second and third trimester of this year, so April through September, you're being encouraged to scroll as little as possible. Okay. Not spend very much time available on social media. If you are using social media for your small business, and honestly, how could you not, the way that the world works at this point? Use every tool available to you to remove yourself from it while also putting the work out there. Another Knight of Wands. So Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, King of Wands. This person fluctuates based on what groups they're in. No one but you usually sees them as a child, as a teenager at best. Everyone else is fooled into thinking they are a full-grown adult who handles their business. I gotta show this Knight of Wands here. They really think they're something, you know. It's a facade. If this person does not have brown eyes, they may have blue eyes with brown hair. They may do certain poses, you know, to make themselves look very powerful. You know, the people who stand very prominently, take up almost more space than their meat suit needs to take up. This person does that. Energetically, they're shaking in their boots. energetically, they're like a chihuahua that just shakes. So they use their meat suit to create illusions. They might be very big, and I'm not saying that in like an obese kind of way. They may be very tall. They may have very broad shoulders. They may have a very large chest. All of these aspects allow them to look larger than life. The Three of Coins in the reverse, I see that this plan is not really going to work out in their favor so long as you stick to the plan of staying away and keeping your plans to yourself. They are not going to reap the rewards financially. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, saying the same thing. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, saying the same thing. Be careful. Take care of yourself and your projects. And like I said, plan, plan, plan. And then stick to the plan. All right? Happy second trimester or quarter. It starts tomorrow, April 1st. Wake up, put yourself to work, and stick to your goals. Until next time, be well, be you.